Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a YouTuber and content creator based in Asaba Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses. Now, if this is a content you feel could trigger you, I will advise you log off. You cut this video right here, but this is a content you would like to see, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. So the very first reason why Nigerian women age faster than their male spouses is because of upbringing. Now, most of us were brought up, we're brought up in a particular way where women have to do the chores, they have to learn how to cook, how to sweep, how to tend to the home and do all of that, while the male, like your brothers at home, just had this thing of you are the man, you're going to provide for the home and all of that. So there was like this thing where the ladies were brought up a particular way, and the men were not even taught how to do domestic chores, how to do any of that thing. And the ladies, even when you make mistakes, you will hear that, is this how you're going to do when you grow up in your husband's house? Is this how you're going to, I have to teach you? Tomorrow they will not say your mother did not teach you or your auntie did not teach you, all of that. And then when you are not able to meet certain things and you ask for help, they're looking at you like, you are a woman, you shouldn't do that. They will say it had this stereotype kind of where it's like, okay, you're a lazy woman, you shouldn't ask for help, you should do it, it's your job as a woman. So most of us had that upbringing. We grew up feeling like I have to be a superwoman, I can't ask for help. Most Nigerian women don't know how to ask for help. They don't, and they have to learn how to do that in order to avoid stress, because stress kills. I can't count. I have lost count of the number of women whom I heard just slumped dead on the road going to work, slumped dead outside their gate, was rushed to the hospital, stress, BP spike, this and that. Like the stress women go through is always so much. Nigerian women don't know how to ask for help, and of course our spouses, the Nigerian men who get married to these women, don't know how to give help without being asked. So you can see that there is a problem of some sort. So one reason why Nigerian women age faster than their male spouse is because they don't know how to ask for help. So as a Nigerian wife, as a Nigerian woman, you have to learn how to ask for help. Politely, hello dear, can you help me with this? Can you help me with A, B, C, D? More often than not, unless the man is from the pit of hell, more often than not, let's say 75% of the time, the man or the spouse will help, but they won't go out of their way to offer the help without being asked. Okay, so Nigerian women, you have to learn to ask for help when you need it so that you don't age faster than your spouse. The second reason why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses is our superwoman tendencies. Hey, we want to be superwoman, we want to be a great multitasker, we want to do 1,000,001 things at the same time. You want to be a superwoman, like I'm a strong woman. I did this, I still went to market, I still did this, I still did that, I'm still doing this. There's no award for superwoman. You are just grinding yourself to an early grave. You're just grinding yourself to old age quickly. See, the amount of long suffering and endurance, suffer head, you do in marriage, there's no award for it. And it's not equal to the wife yard material that you think it is. No, you think that your ability to endure, your ability to do the most as a superwoman and to endure long suffering, hold everything in, endure everything, both the good and the bad and the ugly. Like, no, let me just endure, let me just be suffering in silence. You think it is equal to 1,000,000 yards wife material? No, it is not. You're only aging faster. Like, have you guys noticed where guys that are like 50 get married to girls that are like 25, 30, and within like a 10-year period, they are seeing that the lady is almost aging, looking more older than her spouse? Yes, because of stress. Stress. You're not a superwoman. You are a human being, and you have to learn to take out time to rest. You have to learn to pace yourself, dear Nigerian woman, dear Nigerian wife. You have to learn to pace yourself. You're not a superwoman. Do what you can do. You must not multitask. There's nowhere it's written that you must do these particular things. Do what you can do. Do the most important things. Do the most necessary things. Do the most urgent things. Okay? So the second reason most Nigerian women age faster than their spouses is because of their superwoman tendencies. Before I end this point, I would like you to know that if anything happens to you, if you fall sick or you drop dead, that your thoughts, you thinking the home will not run well without you being on ground, is a lie. If you're in the hospital, you'll be amazed for a week. Like, everybody will adjust, everybody will adapt, and everybody will be fine without you being there. Okay? You have to learn to take rest when your body needs it. When you have to rest, please do. Tell your spouse, today I'm really exhausted, I'm really tired, I need time to rest. Look after the kids. This throws back to number one, where I said we have to learn to ask. Number two, this is on the woman now. You're not a superwoman, so you have to learn to tone that down a bit. Do what you can, please. Okay? Now, on to number three. The third reason why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses is because times are changing. Women, unlike in the time of our parents, our grandparents, women are now working. Women are now earning a living. Women are now working 9 to 5. So you have situations where, in addition to working and earning a living and adding to the financial pockets of the home, adding to the financial well-being of the home, the woman is still left with the domestic chores. The woman is still left with running the home and doing everything by herself. In truth, most Nigerian married women are, in fact, married single mothers. That is the absolute truth. No support or assistance whatsoever from their husband or their spouses. Now, you have situations whereby the woman now is bringing in some cheddar to the house. She's adding financially to the house. She's taking on some more masculine roles. But the men, in turn, are not taking on some of the more feminine roles. They are not assisting or helping out with domestic chores. So you see, like, the woman is under a whole lot of stress. Picture this. As a woman, you wake up in the morning by 4 a.m. You prepare your first, second, third kids to school. For school, you make their breakfast, their food, what they will take to school. You pack their lunch boxes. You prepare the food your husband will take to work or eat in the morning. You prepare your own as well. You go for school runs. After school runs, you go to the office. You work from 8 to 4. You close by 4, or maybe before 4, you plead with your boss, please sir, can I close 30 minutes early? You run to the market, you get some things, you get some groceries. You might have 1 or 2 things you have to do. You do that, then you go back for school runs in the afternoon, then you go back home. You give the kids their dinner, assignments, prepare them for bed. You are back to the kitchen, making dinner for your spouse or for yourself, or meal prepping for the very next day. All this while you've not had time for yourself. Then you have to quickly sweep the house, clean, wash the plates, do 1 or 2 things, and then before you now go and start having your own bath. At times, before you are doing this, it's almost 11 p.m. at night, and then when you want to lie down and rest, of course your spouse wants a nightly enjoyment, and you are just, at that point you're not even in the mood. They're just thinking, again. Then before you will now finish, and it's already 1 a.m. and then you have to wake up again by 4 a.m. So you see that routine is not sustainable. It is not sustainable at all. It is not. So, as a Nigerian woman, you are bringing in financial support to the house, and you're carrying on. Look, at a point, it starts rubbing you the wrong way. You start being easily irritated, easily tired, and you are getting stressed out. You are aging. No. Because you are grinding yourself to your bones. You are aging. Meanwhile, your spouse is just there looking younger and fresher because he will just drop his money and he's done. No. So you will let him know that, look, both of us are bringing in income. At times, the woman even bringing in more, 60-40. The woman is bringing 60, the man is bringing 40, but the woman will still do everything because, of course, in Nigeria, the man is the head of the home, and they hide under that guise of head of the home to do so many atrocities. I'm the head of the home. How do you expect me to do this? How do you expect me to do that? But when you were a bachelor, you were sweeping your house, you were mopping your house, you were washing your plates, you were cooking your food. But you're married now, and then if the man is bringing in 100% of the financial income, of course, it's understandable why the woman, because that means that signifies that people are taking on more traditional roles. It's understandable why the woman will be stuck with like the domestic aspect of the home. But when both of you are bringing in the cheddar, 60-40, or at times 50-50, men, everything has to be split. Because if you continue, it's not sustainable. You will just grind yourself to old age early and even early grave. And once you die, I bet you the man will not even mourn you for up to 2 years. He has remarried. So this carrying of the family on your head, no. It should not be at the risk of your life. It should not be at the risk of your health. Okay? So talk to your spouse. We are both bringing in income and everything. We have to split A, B, C, D, E. Like, the stress is not something I can handle anymore. I'm getting older than my age. Look at yourself, look at me. You are how old? I'm how old? See. When you explain politely, not with vex and anger, you must do this, men in their ego. When you do that, at least you have some time for yourself. And if you speak to the man and he refuses to listen to you, do what you can and leave the rest. If you come back and you don't have energy to sweep and wash plates, you don't have energy to cook. My dear, cook and leave the rest. Everybody will eat and the whole world will be alright. Domestic chores can never get finished. The next day you push it to the next day, you do it. And if you come back and you're shouting, you didn't wash plates, you didn't sweep. I'm tired, I couldn't do it. Heavens will not fall. Okay. So women, we have to do better so that we don't age faster. And so that we don't die before our time. Dear Nigerian women, please, this video is not to trigger you. It's not to rub you up the wrong way. I have just noticed and I've spent months doing this research, speaking to people, trying to understand. Because you see women stressed out. Like this makeup we have, it covers a whole lot of things. So if you see women without makeup, you're like, what happened? You're looking so like, stressed. Oh, my sister stressed. I never rest since 3 days. I'm like, No. We have to learn to do better. Dear Nigerian women, please, for your health and also for your life, you are taking on a lot more than you need to. I understand that times are changing now, times are harder, and the wife it has become common now for the woman to assist on the home front. Yes, no one is telling you not to do that, but you have to tone down and pace yourself so that you don't run into dangerous territories. Assist financially when you can, and then if you're going to pick up some, give some slack on the home front, please do for your own safety. Or speak to your spouse and see if they can pick up, some slack from you so that the home runs smoothly and no one feels shortchanged. Okay, now that is the third reason why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses. The fourth reason why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses is childbirth. Now, most people don't know, but the wear and tear that comes with childbirth, Hey, have you taken time out to speak to your fellow women? Like, women go through a lot. Personally, for every child I give birth to, I lost a tooth. We're not talking about the chronic waist pain and back pain that you feel. You're not talking about, I've heard of people who go deaf, who go partially blind, who have stroke during pregnancy. Like, for every single pregnancy you go through, your body wears and tears. That thing takes its toll. Childbirth takes its toll on you as a woman. So you have to take out the time to rest. You have to take out the time to bounce back. You have to take out the time to heal before you go again. All this one, you are going every 1 year. No, rest now. At least 2 years in between. Please rest. Take out the time for your body to heal properly before you go again. That process, it can age you 4-5 times faster than your normal age because your body is not healing properly before you are rushing out again to get pregnant and drop some more babies. No, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Women go through a whole lot during pregnancy and after pregnancy. There are women that become diabetic during pregnancy, women that have high blood pressure that started during pregnancy, women who lost use of their limbs during pregnancy. Some women even go deaf. I read the story of a woman who started having like vitiligo, and like the body goes through a lot. And you see, that period post-delivery, you have an opportunity. Please make use of it. I've seen women who boast, I'm so strong. I gave birth in the morning, in the evening, I'm out of the hospital, I'm at the market, I'm buying things, I'm cooking, I'm pounding yam. Hey, who are you doing? You're doing yourself. You are aging, you don't even know. That is not strength. That is not strength. Please take out the time to rest. Post-delivery, up to 6, 7, 8 months post-delivery, you still have that leeway where you can still say, I have a baby, because you're not seeing a child. I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm still recovering. And your spouse will understand. I need help with this. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, we didn't sleep at night, we didn't do this. You have a leeway, please utilize it, make use of it. It's very, very important. And then please, guys, learn to do family planning now. Take some time out in between childbearing. In between childbirth. Take some time out. Please, take some time out to recover, because childbirth can age you 2, 3, 4, 5 times faster than your normal age, because that whole process, people don't know that. I tell people, I say childbirth is a life or death process. And the process before the child comes, like pregnancy on its own, has taken its toll on you. Your body has gone through a whole lot. Your organs have shifted this way and that way. Your body has extended. Your tummies have extended. This one has shifted, intestine has shifted, this has shifted that. You can never go back to the way you were before. So with the wear and tear that comes to childbirth, you have to take out the time to heal properly. You have to take out the time to heal properly before you go for another child. Even if you're done with childbearing, you have to take up the time to heal properly before you start putting more work on yourself, if I would say so, if that makes any sense. Before you start, doing more things. Before you start dipping hands into maybe doing more tedious things, let me put it that way. Please, it makes you age faster. That is the 4th reason I have seen why women age faster than their spouses in Nigeria. The 5th reason why Nigerian women age faster than their spouses is the fear of divorce. The fear of divorce. Because you have some men who have this habitual habit, and most Nigerian men, they are fond of that. Any small thing, you just hear, I'm done with this marriage, I'm going to get married to someone who this will not be a problem to, who that will not be a problem to. You're giving me stress, you're nagging me. When you call them out on things that they need to sit up on, you go out too much, you drink a lot, you spend a lot, you're not providing for the home, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. You're giving me stress. I want a woman who will give me peace. I'll go and look for a wife who will give me peace. When a man tells you he wants peace, he's already telling you, take all my shit, take all my rubbish, anything I dish out to you, take it silently without complaint. But Nigerian women, of course, now, we are resilient, but there are times when you're like, no, I'm a human being too. And you call them out and you start getting that threat of divorce. And most Nigerian women, in my research I did, most Nigerian women, they are afraid of divorce. Like, they have this innate feeling in them, innate desire. They have this do or die reasoning that this marriage is do or die. I cannot go. The answer Mrs. by all means possible. No. See, and the day that your spouse is always threatening you with divorce, the day you're like, okay, no problem. Tell me a divorce, no problem. The only thing is I'll go with my kids, of course. And some men are only too happy to allow you to go with your kids. The man will be in shock, like, you mean, yes, if you serve me divorce, I'm willing to go. Let's just get it done with. You see, the day you tell your spouse that, he will sit back and check himself. You see that fear of divorce? It has the emotional stress that it comes with, and it ages you. You don't know that. The constant fear, the constant having to tread softly and carefully, having to be watchful of what you say, how you act, it ages one. Some will even stay in abusive marriages where the spouses are not providing, where the spouse is not providing, it's not even making any attempt to even get anything doing. Like, I understand that there are times when things change, and someone who was earning before is not earning anymore, and the wife has to pick up the slack. But there are men, some Nigerian men these days, that just like that easy life. Go and work and provide for me, and they will still form head of home, and you then not make any mistake, and they will say, I want to go and look for another wife. No, it's just like a narcissistic behavior. They are forcing you to remain in that suffering. They are forcing you to remain unable to speak up for yourself, and they are forcing you to remain unwilling to challenge the existing dynamics in that home as a Nigerian wife, because you have that threat of divorce constantly hanging over your head. Learn to speak up even under the threat of divorce. Okay? Divorce is not a do or die thing. Divorce is not the end of the world. I always tell women, I said, it's always good for a woman to have something doing, have a source of income as a woman. It's not bad for you to own properties, to own things, because I've heard of instances where you see men saying, my wife is working, she got married and she must stop working, she must stop doing this, she must be dependent on me. No, that is narcissistic behavior. When you have that option, when you have that option, see, a woman working like earning a living while in marriage, it removes some nonsense in marriage. That's just the truth. Contributing to the home is remove some nonsense in marriage. But when the man knows you're solely dependent on him, there are things that he does that he wouldn't have dared to do to you if you were earning a living. And I always tell people, no matter how much in love you think you are, always make sure as a Nigerian woman that you get married under the act. Not just traditional church marriage as we term it, but getting married under the act, protected by the Marriage Act. That does not mean that you can't get divorced or you can't be divorced, but you are more protected during the divorce process than you would have been if you had not gotten married under the act. Okay, so for those of you who unfortunately didn't get married under the act, that the man will just threaten to go and marry a second wife to add to you. And most women, they have this feeling of, okay, I'm going to share my husband, and especially if it's a man, they still have feelings for, they still love and all of that. And then that constant fear of, I don't want my home to break, my kids, my this, my that. They are now forced to remain docile, and that the stress on you, it makes you age faster. Okay, so learn to speak up even under the threat of divorce. The man says he wants to divorce you, say, okay, it's fine by me. On lawyer side, dime it doesn't now. Look for a good lawyer. This is my lawyer. He can serve me the divorce proceedings or take it to his office or whatever. And then you see that man will sit up. So guys, the light just went off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end of this video. And until I come your way again next week, remain blessed. And please, dear Nigerian women, you matter. Bye guys.